the Snowman Pet, one of the most underrated pets that not a lot of people know about in Hypixel Skyblock. Okay, so the first thing we should do is look at the price. Let's look at the price of a legendary Snowman Pet and see how much it goes for on the auction house. As we can see here, a level 1 Snowman Pet is going to be going for 7.5 million coins, which to be honest for a legendary pet is actually not that much. It's around the same price as any other level 1 legendary pet actually costs. And now let's try to find a level 100 Snowman Pet. Okay guys, so a level 100 legendary snowman right now is going to be going for 65 million coins. Now that actually is a lot of money, I'm not going to lie with you guys. But for the perks it actually gives you here, as you guys can see, it is actually, in my opinion, worth the money. So let's first look at the Blizzard. Blizzard slows all enemies within 8 blocks. Now I'm not sure how much it actually slows it by, but slows all enemies within 8 blocks, and that's actually not that bad. So I would feel like this pet would actually be a pretty good pet with the snowman. This pet would be a really good pet with like the Frozen Blaze armor, because Frozen Blaze also slows all enemies within a certain amount of blocks. This would also be good for winter event, obviously, because this is from the winter event. And the next perk here, Frostbite. Your freezing aura slows enemy attacks, causing you to take 15% reduced damage. That is actually really good. So that basically means like you're gonna be taking 15% reduced damage from enemies, which is actually really good. And finally, Snow Cannon. This one's probably my favorite, is that your snowman fires a snowball dealing 5 times your strength when a mob gets close to you. It has a 1-second cooldown. And in my opinion, this is actually like really cracked, and let me actually demonstrate this to you guys right now. Hey guys, I actually have my Snowman Pet equipped with me right now, and I actually have like some decent armor. So this is gonna obviously deal more damage than it actually will, but it will probably, if you guys have like the same armor as me, if you guys get the same armor as me, you'd probably deal the same damage with the Snowman Pet. So here with the giant sword, and if we just stand here, the Snowman Pet deals 118,000 damage to them because it just shoots snowballs at them. As you guys can see, it is literally just shooting snowballs right at the enemies. And I think it has like a certain amount of range, but as you guys can see here, that is really good. And it's just dealing 118,000 damage each hit to the enemies, which in my opinion is actually really good. Also guys, that is just 118,000 damage with a level 36 snowman. Imagine how much damage you could be doing with a level 100 snowman. Now actually, as we guys can see here, damage plus 25, strength plus 25, and crit damage 40. So it's actually going to be giving you some pretty decent stats in my opinion. So first, this is a level 100 by the way, but it gives you 25 strength, 40% crit damage, and damage 25. What that basically means is that's going to be adding 25 damage to whichever sword you're actually going to be using with the Snowman Pet, or whichever sword you're going to be holding. And I think that is actually pretty good. Okay, so we looked at the price of a Snowman Pet, which as a level 100 was 65 million coins, which is actually a lot of money. But giving the perks it actually gives you, I would say it's pretty worth it. And now the next section we're going to be moving on to is going to be talking about like how to get the Snowman Pet basically, and let me tell you. You get the Snowman Pet from gift drops. So basically, if you're going to be opening red gifts, let's say, you have a chance of dropping a Snowman Pet, legendary. There's only one type of Snowman Pet, and it's a legendary. And basically, you have a chance of dropping that. The other way to get the Snowman Pet is obviously just buy it off the auction house. But I actually got my Snowman Pet from just getting it as a drop from my red gifts opening. Okay, so we looked at how to get the Snowman Pet and the price of the Snowman Pet. Now let's move on to what it's useful for. Snowman Pet can actually be useful for like basically anything in the game. The Snowman Pet's a combat pet, so obviously it would be best with like doing combat stuff, like maybe dungeons, maybe in the Crimson Isle fighting some mobs, maybe in the end doing some slayers or something. Probably not the best for slayers, but as you guys could see from the perks I showed you guys, the Snowman Pet is basically good with combat stuff. And it would, in my opinion, you guys might disagree with this, but I would say that it's actually a pretty good tank armor set, because as you guys could see, it could slow enemies, and basically you get 15% reduced damage if they start attacking you, I think. So it would be a pretty good tank armor set in my opinion, and it would work really well with Frozen Blaze armor. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This video was me basically just telling you how underrated the Snowman Pet actually is, and how actually good of a pet it is, and how not a lot of people in the game actually know about it. And if you guys enjoyed this video and like my content, if you guys don't mind hitting that subscribe button, like button, and the bell, it really helps me out a lot, and it would mean so much to me. Thank you guys so much for making this far into the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye guys!